to vary or to decide what a person must get and what he must not get?
That conversation,
6 years on.
That conversation can be had. But I'm responding to a situation where an impression was created. An impression was created that some benefits or benefits that are due here.
No, he said some.
No.
He mentioned, he particularized. So you cannot say that he created the impression that...
Well, that was the impression I got.
Really?
Yes. That he was being denied. And if you see that the nature of our press statement spoke to the global Article 71 issues.
Okay.
Understand? So under that in that context, the evidence we were seeing suggests that the statement of the former president was not entirely true. And that was the response we made. And we were careful to say that it amounts to invalidating the provision of the Constitution. So if it's something that is being done untoward, then it needs to be addressed. And we ask. And he's searching for, we don't see any evidence where the former president said that. I don't want these benefits, okay? And we haven't seen anywhere where it's documented that government says we're not going to give it to you. So that tussle does not exist. So to create the impression that he's being disadvantaged under law was of a concern to us. But that was the response that we came from. That was the position we came from.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So simply, it is on twofold. The press conference was supposed to achieve two things. One, to clear the air that no, we see evidence that government is supporting you in certain regards or in certain regards. We don't have the full evidence of that, but the impression you created to suggest that you are not benefiting under Article 71 is not exactly correct.
Right.
You understand? Okay. So Sammy, just take your time. I don't know why you are in so much hurry. Yeah, you understand? Right. Just let me land for you so you can come. Okay. You see, so let's not get to a point where it's as if that we are particularizing that it's domestic, is this and that is what we're responding to. Okay. But if there's contrary evidence, I think that because of the nature of the conversation now, maybe the appropriate authorities may have to bring the documentation to bear or have a situation where it's reconciled. Okay. That what must be given to him is actually given, unless he is taking a position to say, I don't want those things. Okay. That's a fact we want to put across. Right. But I'll just give you the document.
Okay, all right. Go. Yes.
Since His Excellency John Dramani Mahama left office on 7 January 2017, he's been living a very content life as a former president. He has never complained about the provision or adequacy of any entitlement, PEC, or benefits that is due him by the state. He has not complained even once. He's minding his own business, serving his party and mother Ghana and humanity in general as former president. But what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, his family and the NDC will not accept is for mischievous in the New Patriotic Party to continue to bastardize his hard-won reputation by peddling lies against him. That is what he will not accept, and that is what every discerning, every objective Ghanaian must not accept. If any NDC person comes to sit on this platform to berate, attack, or lie against Richard Ahiagba, in spite of the fact that he is my opponent, I will not accept it.
Are you sure?
I will not accept it. And that is why I have never lied against you. We must not tolerate that culture in our body politics. That can't say, "Din say in so one man, you guys have lied against him consistently over the years. What do you want from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? You lied against him when he was in power, that he and his wife were the owners behind DKM. And that he had bought houses in Dubai. He had spent $10 million on the printing of presidential diaries, an accusation that was leveled against him by now President Akufo-Addo, then candidate Akufo-Addo. He said he had stolen money from the Ridge Hospital project by inflating the cost of the project, the Kumasi Airport Rehabilitation Project, and so on and so forth, without a shred of evidence. It's been 6 years since John Mahama left office. Today he still remains squeaky clean, because you have not been able to adduce a scintilla of evidence to buttress any of the things you said against him while you were in opposition and he was in power as president. As if that was not enough, our friends in the NPP are still determined to destroy the reputation of the former president and to continuously lie against them. But you see, because God is not a liar, today their cup is full. They have been exposed for who they are. They now have X all over their faces. You see the way Richard was struggling? Doc, if Richard is a man of integrity like I know he is, he should apologize to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on this platform. Wow. Because he owes him that apology. Right. He has personally lied against John Mahama.
What did he say?
I want to read to you paragraph 9 of the statement Richard read yesterday.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I am sure you watched former President Mahama interview with Alfred Okansi on TV3's Ghana Tonight show, where he said that the government does not take care of his expenses as former president and beneficiary of Article 71. He said he takes care of all his bills. Listen to what your brother said, Doc. Including his rented office and staff salaries. You've listened to the tape. Where did John Mahama say that? When he spoke about staff salaries, like we have listened to the tape again, he qualified it and said domestic staff. He never said all his expenses are not paid for. All his bills are not paid for. So you created your own distortion and you proceeded to defend same in the name of a press conference. You created your own questions and proceeded to answer same. Richard, if somebody had done that to you, how would you feel? The man didn't say what you claim he said at paragraph 9 of your statement. And so if you are a gentleman like I know you are, you will do what gentlemen do. You will apologize. You will not say that is okay, that's okay, that is not the only issue in contention. This is what we do in Ghana and people get away with lies. Admit that you got it wrong and apologize. Again, your communicator, a member of the communication team you had, and the Bono regional chairman of your party, is on public record to have alleged that His Excellency Mahama was paid an amount of 40 million Ghana cedis in 2013 as ex-gratia, and has been paid a total of 15 million Ghana cedis in privileges and perks since he left office in 2017. As you sit here now, you know that that allegation is a barefaced lie. You know it. You could not even comment on it in your press conference. You have not been able to adduce a scintilla of evidence to buttress that claim. His Excellency Mahama has responded head on and even offered to provide his bank statement, his ADB bank statements, to the media for them to scrutinize. Because he has not been paid any such monies. You are here. You want to just push it aside conveniently for us to talk about what? Admit that Abonye lied. He's your communicator. He's a regional executive. You are a national executive. Admit it. Okay? Let's not, in the name of politics, undermine and destroy the reputation of people. If President Mahama was your family member, I'm not sure you would have supported, a campaign of calumny against him like you guys have done. It is not right. It is not fair. It is not fair. And some of the things I heard Richard talk about in his press conference, look, I was shocked. Richard said that, why is President Mahama talking about the need for us as a country to have a discussion about Article 71?
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you said that. You said that President Mahama had the opportunity to implement the white paper and the reports of the
Commission.
Professor Fiajo Constitutional Review Commission reports, but failed to do so. And so, why is he now promising, to review Article 71? My brother, it was the NDC government in 2010, when John Mahama was a vice president of this country, that set out to review the commission. We set up the Fiajo Commission. to review the 1992 Constitution. Okay, Doc, aside that, when the Commission's report was ready, we issued, President Mills, sometime in December 2011, issued the white paper. The specific recommendation the Fiajo Commission made with regards to the emoluments of Article 71 holders, government accepted that recommendation in this white paper. Check point 8 of that white paper. We said that we agree with the Commission that instead of having this ad hoc emoluments committee every 4 years, Parliament should, by an act of Parliament, establish a standing independent emoluments commission, okay, to determine the emoluments of all public, public office holders. We accepted that. And we actually constituted a 5-member implementation committee, of which the late Apia Menka was a member.
And what happened?
What happened was that the minority at the time opposed the implementation process. And I can read, yes, in Parliament, I can read you stories. They said that the present government should not have issued a white paper in the first place, that were undermining the independence of the legislature and all that. They made sure that they said that they were not going to allow the review of the commission, as proposed by the Fiajo, the Constitution, sorry, as proposed by the Fiajo Commission. They opposed it. I can read stories to you. And in addition to that, okay, Professor Kwekwaza, your friend,
yes,
sued the commission. People have forgotten. In the Supreme Court. That matter was determined late 2015. And so, by that time, we had entered 2016 in an election year. We didn't have ample time to build consensus on most of the issues, because most of the issues that had to be, amended, including this issue of Article 71, were entrenched provisions. So you needed to build some consensus, not only in Parliament, but also in the country, because the constitutional requirement for the amendment of entrenched provisions, you need to go on a referendum. And so if President Mahama says that, yes, we weren't able to implement the report of the commission because of some of these things, and government's white paper, this government has also abandoned the process for 6 years. And that when we get another opportunity, we will revisit it and see how we can at least implement the non-contentious ones. So that for the contentious ones, we can see how we can build consensus on, see, what wrong has he done? That you should call a press conference on this, berate him and attack him for nothing. So look, Doc, they have lied against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. They have been exposed. And he should apologize for that. And I am putting it on record here. No, Doc, let me just land. I am putting it on record here that Richard Ahiagba has lied. That's, apart from the first lie, he has lied again that the office accommodation of His Excellency former President Mahama is paid by the states. Randy, I know firsthand the amount of money His Excellency pays for that office. This government has not paid a dime, a peso for that office. And if he is a man of integrity, show us the document you are talking about.
All right. Okay.
No,
just in a minute.
Just show us the document.